What's up guys, Jacob Rothenberg here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about something slightly different than I usually discuss on the channel. And this is because I've been getting some inquiries, especially on my live chats or on Facebook overall. Jacob, why are you living in Las Vegas? Why did you leave California? So this video is going to be about the three primary reasons why I moved permanently from California and I'm residing now in Las Vegas, Nevada. So reason number one, standard of living. If you know anything about California, and particularly the Bay Area around San Francisco, where I'm originally from, the cost of living is insanely expensive. So to give you an example, in the East Bay, on the east side of the Bay Area, a one-bedroom apartment in Concord can cost you as much as $2,200 a month to rent in a not great location where there is crime, you've got a lot of noise, and you don't really get a bang for your buck. And in places like San Jose, where you're in Silicon Valley, apartments can cost as much as $3,000 or even $4,000 a month for one bedroom. Here in Las Vegas, I'm in a luxury penthouse complex, and for $2,200 a month, here is what you get. So I get to be on the center of the strip. I've got amenities. Life is pretty good here. And you know, it is expensive relative to other possible options, but compared to California, it's really not breaking bank. So, you know, I just remember being a first-time homeowner in California. My first property was in Concord. My HOA alone was $500 a month, and I really didn't get anything out of it. A little last pool, and my laundry was in another in another building. I didn't even have my own washer dryer in my unit. So, I mean, if you're in a place like this, HOA is obviously going to be higher. But there are communities in Las Vegas that have very reasonable fees for HOA, and they're in the good areas. Number two, and this one's an obvious, is that Las Vegas is one of the entertainment capitals of the world. Now, given with COVID-19, a lot of things are still shut down, but conceding that, there's still a lot of options in Las Vegas. So whether it's food, you definitely can't run out of restaurant options here. That's why I've gained weight since living here throughout the year. You have that. There's still casinos that are open. There's still places to see and go. Honestly, if you've been in Las Vegas for a while, you do tend to avoid the strip. But the caveat to that is that there's a lot of awesome places outside of the strip in different communities and different options you can pursue. Whether it's the higher end upscale neighborhood of Summerlin, or if you want to go downtown towards Fremont Street, you've got that. There's even Lake Las Vegas. So there's an actual man-made lake, and it's really beautiful out there if that's your thing, and if you want to check that out. So hopefully with time, there will be more options available as things gradually reopen, hopefully. And so entertainment will pick up along with nightlife. And reason number three is that, surprisingly, commuting around here in Las Vegas is a lot shorter than I've ever experienced living in California. So, real life example, it would take me literally 90 minutes one way to get to work from the East Bay to Oakland. So traveling about 40 miles one way could take as much as 90 minutes on an average day. And that is leaving home at 5:30. I would wake up at 4:30, get up at 5, leave the house at 5:30 and start driving. And that is insane. That is absolutely crazy. Now, whereas here, now, honestly, the strip does have its traffic times, especially during rush hour. It gets a little bit hectic, but outside of the strip, going anywhere from A to B takes 10, 15 minutes at the most. The farthest destination I'd ever have to go to from the strip would be Lake Las Vegas, and that would take maybe 20, 25 minutes at the most. So I've been really spoiled here, having to just travel a few miles for anything I need one way. I would drive as much as I think 3,000 or 4,000 miles a month in the Bay Area just because I'd have to go to an office or go to the gym, etc. Whereas here in Vegas, I fill up my gas tank once a month and I maybe drive 300 or 400 miles a month. So that's really cool and I cherish that. So guys, one last thing is that I do now have my real estate license in Nevada. It's something that I'm going to be working on as another business that I want to grow. That could be a whole video in of itself, but I am passionate about this city and I do want to help others, possibly those two who are in California and want to move out, get a great deal here in Vegas and live a better life, because I really do think that the standard of here, living here is better than what we've got right going on in California. You know, regardless of your political opinion, I'm not about that right now, but I do think that living here is a better standard of living than in California. So that's going to be it for now. I will always have publishing content on my channel. That's a obvious. But from time to time, I will be also sharing on the channel things about Las Vegas, facts, cool stuff, and maybe I can help you if you're in California, or if you just want to like check out Vegas overall, scope out some properties maybe you want to rent or buy, and I will be able to facilitate all that. So till then, I'll see you later. Take care.